It's important that you learn to use your manager tools, and specifically the three we'll look at in this video. They're going to help you create a training culture in your store, and they'll help you get the most bang from your training dollar. We'll look at sales meeting lessons, marketing and sales tools, and finally, training program schedules. So let's start with sales meeting lessons. So sales meeting lessons are mini lessons. They're instructor-led lessons that can be used during your daily sales team meetings. You can use them to teach a new skill or maybe review something you've already taught before. You can also use them to assess how well your staff has remembered or has mastered something that's already been taught to them. You'll see that every lesson includes an objective, activities, and instructions so that you'll know exactly what it is you need to do to teach them any lesson. Now, you can simply print these out and conduct it yourself, or you might consider assigning an RSA, specifically a veteran RSA, to conduct the training portion of a meeting. Letting them do the training will go a long way in creating a feeling of camaraderie among your sales staff. It's also an important way to get buy-in from the veterans. You need the veterans to be sold on the idea of training so they can be a good influence on your new hires and those who are still struggling. A great bonus that comes also from having the veterans help is that they're going to discover that there are actually things that they could improve on. So after the sales meeting lessons, we're going to look at the marketing and sales tools. We'll start with the 7-day sales tracker. If you don't have a POS system, or maybe you're not really using it the way you could or should, you'd want to look at the 7-day sales tracker as a way to help track sales of your salespeople. You just put in their daily sales numbers and help them to stay on task. Help them to reach the goals that you've set. Now we also have press release templates, both for programs and for courses. So when somebody's finished a program, we'll simply pop open the template and fill this out. It's a great way for you to toot the horn of your salesperson, but also of your entire store. Everyone likes a little attention, and this is a great way to let the community know that your folks are becoming certified. We've had several companies who tell us that they've wound up being featured in articles because of their training initiatives. At the same time you do this, you'll want to take the certificate that you'll receive in the mail and display it on your sales floor. It's a great way to acknowledge the successes of your salespeople, and it's also a great way to let your customers know that your salespeople have been trained. Now let's look for a second at the training program schedules. There's a schedule for each program. I simply click on this and I can print this out. These are great for making sure everyone on your staff knows that you really care about their progress. You know, people only respect what they know you inspect, and the schedules are a great way to help convey that to your sales folks. You might print a copy and display it in the break room or somewhere else in the store. You can write notes or deadlines, expectations. Some people find that it's beneficial to have their folks all progress at the same rate, and the schedule can be a great help to making that happen. So I'd encourage you to check out the manager tools, learn to use them, because they're really going to be a great help in building a training culture in your company.